visionary, revolutionary. I'm a visionary, revolutionary.
What's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the DMB Podcast. I'm your host, Camille Salamander, and I'm here with my tremendous, stupendous, marvelous co-host, KB the Mark.
Cause I'm a fucking mark for this shit.
Man, first of all, before we get started in today's podcast, man, I gotta ask you, how are you doing today?
You know damn well I'm not doing well. Get to the breaking news. I need to know the reason why.
Let's jump into it. Mandy Rose is reportedly being released by the UE. And the reason why, according to Fightful Select, they had said that the officials was put in a tough position, so they felt like they was in a tough position with Mandy Rose as she was putting content on her Army page that they felt like was outside of her WWE deal. I don't know if this is like a OnlyFans and things like that, where she was posting explicit content or content that could be considered explicit. And you know, WWE is a family-friendly product, so I don't know, but it does kind of make it suspicious. Why, you know, wasn't they supposed to have that match on the January 10th edition of NXT or 11th? Yes, and then they moved it up faster, and then now she released. I got two questions. For one, what happens from here? For two, what happens with the rest of the members of Toxic Attraction?
So, number one, if this is why they're releasing her, it's stupid. That would explain why Mandy Rose looks visibly upset going into the NXT Women's title match with Roxanne Perez, because I have no doubt she was going to lose anyway on January 10th. But once I heard yesterday that the photos had been leaked, you kind of knew where it was going. Then when they announced it at the beginning of the show, you kind of knew where it was going. So this whole thing is stupid, because it's not like they didn't know, but because it got out, now you want to choose to do something about it. That's not fair to Mandy. You can't punish somebody after the fact. It's stupid. You knew this was the content she was putting out. You had to. She promotes it on Twitter. You had to know this is the content. I refuse to sit here and believe WWE didn't know. So because it got leaked, now you felt the need to do something, or as they say, they felt they were in a tough position. You weren't in a tough position before leaks. That's not fair to Mandy, because she's been doing this. This isn't just like it came out of nowhere. Number two, you're asking me about the members of Toxic Attraction. I honestly don't know. They have an NXT Women's Tag Team title match next week. I don't think they're going to win it. But now I think is the bigger problem. Can these two stand on their own in a flourishing women's tag division? That's the question. Mandy Rose, to me, was like Swerve Strickland to Hit Row. He was the glue. They were the glue that held those two groups together. So I don't know, honestly. But this whole thing is stupid. The whole thing is stupid.
So, what do you so you think the rest of the members of Toxic Attraction is going to lose that tag team women's title match, right?
Yes.
Do you think they get released as well?
No.
Or did they get caught up? They already had them the titles before. After this loss, they get caught up. But do need a new face in the women's division, especially in that tag division.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing to call them up. You could definitely use more tag teams on the main roster. I wonder what the visual is going to be like without Mandy Rose.
Yeah, that's a good question. Mandy Rose, leave. Where do you think she goes from here, though?
No lie, and I know you're gonna say, but he has signed too many. Tony Khan, bring her in.
Why?
Tony Khan, bring her in. Why?
I don't think she's gonna fit well in AEW. I could see Mandy Rose going to Impact,
or she could do that too.
Being that thing over there.
I can see that. I mean, this heel character has proven that Mandy Rose can do this at a high level. I don't think if she was to come to All Elite, I don't think she's positioned as the top 1, 2, or 3 heel, but she can definitely be a nice contender for Jade in that TBS women's division. She can definitely get Jade a nice match.
I don't see her fitting over there. For one day, I say sometimes they have too many people. For two, they added in all these women who's not benefiting the division. So adding Mandy Rose is not gonna do nothing. She's just gonna get lost in the shuffle.
I would argue that every woman that's on that roster has contributed somewhat to the division. Most of them haven't done a lot, but I can honestly say they have contributed in some way, shape, or form.
Still a lot of work that need to be done.
Oh, I mean, definitely a lot of work. But hey, January 11th, you never know.
Man, a lot of work. But since you brought it up, Mandy Rose being released, news on Sasha Banks. Who is Jade's competitor?
In AEW?
Yes, who you think is going to be the person that Bow Wow picks?
I honestly don't know. I wish I could give you an answer. I wish I could.
If you had to put a guess on there, you had to.
If I had to throw just a name out there.
Yes.
If I just had to throw a name out there. Tasha Steelz. Tasha Steelz from Impact. I believe AEW and Impact probably still has some type of a working deal where Scott D'Amore would be like, hey, go help out with this angle. She probably won't beat Jade, but it will be a nice surprise. And it'll be a nice, because I hate when people talk about Impact and they say it's bad. It's not bad. It's just not on the platform of a AEW, of a WWE. But this will give her an even bigger platform to showcase her terrific wrestling skills. So I'll go Tasha Steelz.
What about Deonna Purrazzo?
It's not bad.
That's what I'm thinking. Because I don't think it's going to be Sasha.
I don't think it's Sasha either. Like for both, for the Bow Wow angle, and then the Saray tag partner. Like a lot of people are saying, like, oh, that could be Sasha. Like, no, it's going to be Thunder Rosa.
I started with nothing and came out a king. I've been the one that's been balling for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't balling for free. My team be the shit, we ain't balling for free.